We've done it. Oh, I gotta hear myself. Hold on, where's that coming from? It's my phone. Why is my stream open on my phone? It's not now. That's what matters. It's not now. You guys couldn't hear it. Probably.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
We have saved up so much core dust. And I think I'm finally at a point where it's good. Oh, that is way too many regimes. What is happening? As you can tell, Monday is Mondaying a little hard for me. Anyone else having one of those Mondays where no matter what they do, they're just kind of like, and like really disoriented? Because that is me this Monday, even more than the usual Monday. My entire brain is just like trying so hard to exist right now. It's okay! I will survive. You know why I will survive? Because I have a million core dust! I'm invincible.
Swim with all your might
I'm
toward the
absolutely
light.
invincible. I'm gonna be so powerful after this. I'm gonna be able to actually do so much better in intercept too. The main reason I'm not getting stronger often is because I need to grind more in intercept and get more gear, so I feel like it's probably for the best if I just crack open every single crate that I have. I think that's what we're gonna do when the timer runs out. We crack open everything. I'm just grabbing the Doro real quick. I figured we should have a bit of a timer until then. We can hang out, maybe talk about the game a bit, look at the anniversary stuff we didn't have a chance to yet. Maybe even watch the NIKKE VTuber concert, because I haven't had a chance yet, and you guys said it was really good, so that could be fun to watch. As long as the VOD's still up, which I hope so. You've been hoarding 1 hour core dust crates. You have 3,000 right now. You have 3,000?
Toward the light.
Like, of the crates? Not the dusts? Oh, yeah, I guess. I have 15,000. I'll just leave it here so that anyone in disbelief can understand that I'm not exaggerating. See? It's, oh my god, it's 1,100,000. Whoops. I may have gone a long time without opening any of them. I had reasons though. Because I was so far behind in the main game that it made sense for when I was streaming. Because I wanted to make sure that I was always in a position where I wouldn't end up mid-chapter and then have to not do anything. But the downside is, now that I'm caught up, I have so much that it's crazy. 111 levels? Will I actually go up 111 levels? I might not have the other resources though, but we'll see. I think I'll crack open the crates for everything else too. And what I'm gonna do from now on, as soon as I get a crate, is open it. I'm not gonna save anymore. Or maybe... No, you know what? I think I might save. But what I'll probably do is save for the anniversary patches. Maybe what I can do is every anniversary patch, we can crack open everything we saved up until that point, because it gives me time to progress a little bit in hard mode. I know it makes more sense to crack them as soon as I'm caught up, but I don't know, it's more exciting if we do it all at once, perhaps. So,
swim with all your might toward the light.
Let me just fix something real quick. God, this song is good. Oh my god, I saw the giveaway for slapping myself again and slapping you guys, and I was like, what is this? That was definitely a stream that happened. When they released a resource exchange, I never used the resource exchange. I've never had to. Also, we did have reset, yeah, so I might as well do my free daily pulls real quick, because I've never done those yet today, so... I wonder if the number goes past 1 million? Well, I have over 1 million. I have 1,100,000. So, it's a problem, but we'll get pretty far, which is nice. Let's see. Let me see. Remember I was wondering why the game was suddenly harder? Only to realize I caught up, yeah. I don't think I have to worry about catching up anymore, though. I think my level is high enough that for the rest of the game's lifespan, as long as I do my dailies, I'll be okay. So that's why I thought I could use them from now on, or save them for anniversaries. The only thing is, if I use them right away, instead of waiting for anniversaries, would that be better? Because if I use them right away, it'll keep me a little, maybe too over-leveled sometimes, but it'll be good for like solo raids and union raids, right? So maybe I should just use them right away all the time, like as soon as I get them.
This shot will make you strong.
Because I do enjoy a good solo raid and union raid, especially now that I have a high enough level to do it, and now that there's a lot of units, this solo raid is increasingly becoming like you need multiple teams for each element. Instead of just swapping in like one of that element so you can break the circles, I'm slowly working up a second wind team. I keep wanting to say grass because it's green, but I'm working a second wind team because I have the Evangelion girls. I do use collab units in raids. I just don't like to use them in anything else, but with solo raids, you know, you use 5 teams, okay? I'm working on a team that has the Eva girls and probably Siren on that one, maybe. Because for my main team, I like to use Rouge and Noir and Blanc and Mana and Scarlet. Someone got that core dust supply. I do! You're using Asuka to bully Kraken? I don't usually use her for Kraken. What is the teams that I usually use for that? I can check. Is it weird that you're never interested in the collab units? I think it's fine. Collab units aren't for everyone. Some people like them, some people don't, and that's okay. I'm not gonna actually challenge. I just want to look at the teams that I use. I'm not gonna take criticism. I know there's better teams out there. If anyone gives me recommendations, I'm completely ignoring you. I'm just showing off what I'm using. But so what I use here is this team for water. You guys have told me that the maids are actually really good, and I looked at the tier list. You're not wrong. I thought they weren't that great, but I guess maybe it's because I don't have them built properly. Because when I was looking at a list, they're apparently really cracked. So I want to work on building them after I get Helm built up and Water Guillotine with their skills all at 10. What do you do for their skills and Overload gear? For Overload gear, I'm probably not going to give it to the twins. Not the twins, the maids. I am probably going to give them their skills, though. Are they both maxed at 10, or is it different? Because I will work on investing in them. They have to be both 10, 10, 10? Okay. Right now, they're not. So that's probably why they're not very good for me. I just have them at like 5, 4, 4. So I'll work on building their skills right now. That'll be my main priority skill-wise. You know what? Let's do it right now. I have a bunch of skill crates that I can crack open later as well. So we'll see if I can get them all the way. That'd be kind of good. All 10. Well, we're working on it. I should make a bit of a difference at least. I don't have them built, so maybe that's why they've been bad for me. I just didn't find them great. But if they're that good, then I will work on keeping them on this team. I might switch around Helm if I don't really need a big healer with a better water DPS if we get one later on. But for now, I do enjoy using this team. I really like using Water Guillotine. And she's only good if she's with other water units, so I need to use like an all-water team to use her. But I love her to bits. She's so cute. So So I'm working on getting her skills all the way up. Because she's really only useful if her skills are all the way up too, so. I don't really need Helm. I need 2 really good DPS to go with this team because I already have so many supports, if that makes sense. You also have to make sure you burst with Mast first. Really? Is there a reason Mast first is better? Because I always went Anchor first. I don't have a specific reason. It's just a force of habit. What I can do to make sure I hopefully remember that, because I have manual burst, but it would still hopefully be easier to remember that way. Actually, it's a pretty good water team. It's not! The only one doing any damage is Dorothy! I'll prove it! Watch. Oh, wait, no, this is not the right one to prove it with. Hold on. I'll prove it! This is why I really want them to release a Water Pilgrim. My hopes are for the 3rd year anniversary. Maybe Little Mermaid is not water because Leviathan is gonna be our Water Pilgrim. I'm coping really hard right now. Doro is the team. Doro's a support unit. I want a DPS that's not a DPS that doubles as a support unit. Right, I'll show you what I mean.
Everything's superfluous, so we vanish from
Little Mermaid not being water feels wrong. You're correct, Flashbang. I am forever angry about it. Mass generates the debuff, and Anchor cleanses the debuff. Let's see. Shift up makes Leviathan fire. God, I hope not. Watch them make her iron because it's liquid metal. They'll be like, liquid metal, that's iron, right? I'll kill them. We already, well, not obviously it won't actually, but we already have Red Hood as the OP Pilgrim. That's iron. We don't need Leviathan iron. Anchor keeps Mass drunk forever. Beautiful. God, I love playing as Guillotine. It's actually so fun. Her sound effect and the visuals are really nice. I think she's one of my favorite characters to play as in general. Which is why I'm here building an entire team around her. Because she is so good. I'm assuming she does pair really well with the maids though if I get their investment up. If they do decent damage because they're both water. That's 3 water characters right there. Yeah, I love Anchor singing too. It's really cute.
I promise I'll be right back.
Like the HP bar on the side. Yeah, it's really satisfying. To watch it go up and up and up and then hit max. Especially when it hits max. I know that going for the head is probably better. But the problem is, when I go for the head, I find it's not enough. Like, I can't break the head anyway, so I'm better off shooting at the core because then I can have higher damage.
Everything's to have a taste of it.
Ah, no!
For the sake of adventure.
I hate when one of them is just at a weird enough angle that I miss it. Man, that's okay. I'm not gonna redo it. I was only doing this to show you guys this anyway. This is what I mean by this team sucks. Dorothy is hard carrying. No one else can do anything, man. So I need a better water DPS because this is sad. Favorite item. She has it. This is Treasure Helm. It literally is Treasure Helm, my dude. I have Winter Ludmilla. I've talked many times about why I don't like using her. I don't plan on using her. Same goes for Quincy before anyone says it again. Those 2 are out of the question because I'm stupid. I know that Guillotine should be banned from my brain for the same rules, but I love this toony brat, so listen. I need a better water DPS. That's not the ones I don't want to use for stubborn reasons. Show me your male Nikke's. God, I wish. Nikke unfortunately has none, even though it would be great. What's wrong with Quincy? It takes it out of the immersion for me. Maybe I'm okay with Guillotine because she's always really toony anyway. I know it's stupid in a game that's like completely weird anyway, but for me, the escape artist one, using it in a main story thing or in intercept or whatever, it breaks the immersion a little too much. I don't like it because it's so out of her normal self, I guess. Same with Winter Ludmilla. It's so different and it feels very Christmas in my brain, and if it's not Christmas, I don't want to use it. If it's winter, I'll use it. If it's not winter, I'm not using it. I use Quincy for my simulation room, but I don't want to use her for my regular team. I just don't like it. Okay, I can show you Helm. Look, evidence! Evidence! My dude, evidence! I have tried with this girl. It's not fully built up yet in case the third part is crucial, but like, listen, I can't. I literally can't. I don't have enough of the things yet. I can't. She has the treasure, it's just not good enough yet. The last upgrade is what makes her damage go up? Okay, that gives me some hope for the future then. Her burst goes from like 1,000 to 8,000. Okay, so maybe I just need to wait. That could have been clarified when you guys said she needs favorite item. She has it. It's just not all the way. But yeah, I have my simulation room team as the Phantom Thief gang, and that's fun. But I don't like using alts that much. I have the same issue with like the swimsuit alts. I don't like using them outside of summer. It just feels weird. Overspec is different. Overspec is different. I don't mind using it at all. Christmas Anne is an exception because she must be protected, and I will use her at any excuse because she must be protected. But for most of them, I don't use alts. The maids are also exceptions because, I don't know, it feels like something they could easily do every day. Like, they could and they would wear this every day. So it doesn't really break anything. It still very much feels like them. Whereas Phantom Thief Quincy, I don't know. It literally felt like an entirely different person to me for some reason. Yeah. But she also requires getting the right overload stats. Oh god, that's even worse. I don't even have her all with overload gear yet. Same with Scarlet. I prefer using regular Scarlet, but I don't mind using this alt sometimes because it's really good. But I also like using Bunny Soda just because she's really cute. Again, it really fits Soda, so I don't really mind all that much. Maid Pravati is her canon form now? You're not wrong. When have we last seen her show up in a regular outfit? Pretty much never. It just is her new canon. Back to showing you guys my intercept teams, which by the way, again, are not open for advice because I'm keeping them. For electric, I think this is actually the electric meta anyway. But it's just my Scarlet Go team because you guys say that Cinderella is the best, but I'm gonna be dead serious. Using this team with Scarlet, my Scarlet has one time done 3 times the damage of Cinderella. I have had her numbers go absolutely nuts. So I like using this team. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it for anything where electric makes a big difference. I don't really have anyone invested other than Cinderella and Scarlet and Rouge though, so I need to eventually get around to building Trina and Maiden, but for right now it doesn't seem to matter that much, so I'm gonna focus on the maids first. And then I have, for my Iron team, I don't use Tia that often anymore, but because it gives me a 4th burst on Iron, I just tossed her in there. Because let's be real, this is a Red Hood carry team anyway. You just kind of keep playing and being like, dun, 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 while waiting for Red Hood to burst and destroy everything. So I added Tia and Leader. I don't really use Leader that much anymore, so I was like, okay, I'll use her here. where it's my all iron team. And then I got Marciana for heals, because she actually does pretty good with this team. Between that, Leader, and Tia, I can stay alive pretty well. Red Hood kills everything, and Soda is cute. Soda is cute and is really good actually for breaking circles. Much, much better for breaking circles than Red Hood because the shotgun. So I do like to have her there for an actual valid purpose as well. What about Rappy Red Hood? No! Rappy Red Hood is fire. Also, I literally said, guys, this is not open for criticism or negotiation. I also said I would ignore, which I'll try to be better at doing. I like my team comp! Don't tell me to change it! Unless I ask for advice. I never want to change my team comp. This is always every stream. I have fun making teams. I don't want to hear why my team is shit. I don't care. I like making my own teams. And then for my wind team, I sometimes substitute Noir. I used to substitute her out a lot for A2, but now I kind of have more fun getting all wind, so I don't use A2 as much. I really don't want suggestions though. That's kind of what I'm like specifically asking to not have, if that's okay. I'm specifically saying unless I ask, I don't want that. I like to use mana on this team because, you know, the free revive is pretty nice, especially in intercept when it can get kind of hard. And then I know that Rouge isn't technically a wind unit, but just in case Noir dies, it's really good to keep her on the team. So I do make an exception for Rouge because I think it's really good to have her. I have considered the possibility of swapping her for Little Mermaid though. Just because I feel like I have mana for revive anyway, at least once. But it has come in handy quite a few times. I've had Noir die. So it's not, for now I've been liking it. But even if I put Little Mermaid in, I'm not going to play as her, which apparently is way better anyway. I will be playing as I didn't realize there were two chats there. I'll be playing as Scarlet because that's my wife and I want to control my wife, so I'm gonna play as my wife. And then there's my fire team, which I need to fix a bit. I think because Intivilia has no core, right? I know that Modernia's like circle is good for a lot of stuff, but I think I am going to swap this out. Since Intivilia has parts but no core, I think. Oh, has core? I thought that. Oh wait, no, it does have a core. Okay, yeah. I focus on the parts and then the core. I forgot about the core because my brain was only remembering like the thingies and stuff. So that's not one where I'll use Mihara then. I'll keep Drake and Modernia in there. I use Rappy as my burst 1. I know that she is better as burst 3. I don't care. Before anyone tries to tell me. And I have what's her face? Grave. I'm tired. Grave as burst 2. Because I like Grave and an excuse to use Grave is good. Oh shoot, Intivilia also has cleanse, then yeah. And that's even more reason not to use her for Intivilia. And Drake is Drake. I love her. I have to use her here. And then I just have Christmas Anne because she can only revive an attacker once, and most of these units are attackers. So she's good to heal every couple turns or revive if I need it. I found Marciana also works really well on this team, but I like having an excuse to use Anne, so I just put Anne there. But if I get really, really competitive on a double rewards day, I'll usually swap out for Marciana because there's not really any good fire healers that I know of. Yeah, those are my teams. Yeah. I did want to look at the new units and stuff properly because I don't think I ever got around on stream at least, to actually looking at everything new, like the skills and everything. Okay, so first we have Mihara. Especially now that we know a bit more about her, it's a little easier to talk about the unit because we know where she shines, where she's strongest, and stuff like that. I also really like her animation and design. I still think it's kind of crazy. Soda's a healer, but she's a burst 1. And then I can't use Rappy. She's not... Soda's not that good of a healer. She's a passive healer, but if you invest in her, is Soda a better healer? Because Soda is more like heals a tiny bit. If Soda is good, if I invest, I could potentially use her and then have Rappy as a burst 3. But as far as I know, she wouldn't keep me alive, so I can maybe experiment. From what I've heard about Mihara, she isn't good even invested. That's what I thought, unfortunately. From what I've heard about Mihara, she's really good for bosses that don't have a course and that can't get rid of her debuffs, which is kind of a tough situation. I can't offhand think of a single boss that would cover. I wonder about Chatterbox, because you're not supposed to fight the core, but it's... I know that if there's one... Oh, maybe the crystal thing. Not mirror, but the crystal thing. If there's one that fits that, apparently she's pretty good. Oh, there isn't a boss that suits Mihara yet. Okay, so I was right about that. Hello, Lapis Rose. But it might mean that there's one in the future, because I feel like she has potential. People are saying she's really good. The problem is a lot of the bosses and stuff kind of go against her skill set. But she could be for something. Like if there's an event where Uni comes out, she could be built to go with her in that event, for all we know. Also, Jan Kibo, thank you for the server.
Oh yeah, but you get that money.
Didn't work. But yeah, hopeless to make it didn't work. Wait, did you send something and it didn't work? I'm really sorry. I have the alert here. Could it be slow? Let me check on it. Thank you if you sent me something. I'm sorry if it didn't go through. You did! I'm so sorry! That was a big thing too. I'm so sorry that the alert didn't work. I'm gonna reset up the alert in case there was a problem. That's crazy. Wait, employees, you have no idea what I've just been sent. This is gonna make a banger stream in the future. Thank you so much for the gift, Jankibo, and for giving me a heads up about it. Boss, your stream idea is so wild, so I'll try my best to do the same with this gift. This could be good for a funny NIKKE card pull stream idea. Thank you! That was what I had in mind with it. I was thinking of grabbing it myself eventually if no one else did, but I've just been gifted, you know the Union Arena NIKKE cards? Jankibo just gifted 16 packs. That's a lot of cards, holy moly. As long as your wallet can handle that, I do appreciate it, but always just remember to put yourself first too, yeah? Yeah, a whole box! Oh, that scared me. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. I am gonna have a lot of fun opening that on stream. We can do some IRL pulls. It'll be great! And I'm gonna reset up the alerts right now, just in case anything went wrong. Hold on. Let me see, hold on. Incoming gift from font size, font color, text outline, hold on. I'm just resetting up the alert from scratch in case something went wrong with it, you know? Okay. Let's see. Copy. Let me test it. Oh no. Oh, there we go! I don't know why the real one didn't work, but the test worked at least. So it should be back It should be back in the future, but I'm really sorry it didn't go through for that. Thank you for the heads up. I'm excited to open them on stream. And thanks to that, I was able to go and fix it for next time too, so thank you. Hello, random noises. You still don't have even one Mihara or Siren. At least there's still a lot of free pull time for you to hopefully be able to go through with it. Hopefully you'll have enough time to get something for free. Well, I'll show you guys the cards that we are getting, so you can see what they look like. Ignore the Windows noises. About 8 days. That's still a decent amount of pulls, right? I still have to start the event, man. At some point, I will start the I think we're gonna probably binge it on Thursday, part 1. And then on Saturday, we'll binge part 2. How does that sound to you guys? Sound good? So, the cards, for anyone who hasn't seen them before, it's this set. The Union Arena pack. I'm gonna try to get a picture of what they look like. This is just from Google, so it's not like cards that I have. These are obviously like the fancy signed ones as well, which would be amazing if we get one. But this is what they look like. The cards are actually beautiful. I've had my eye on these for quite a while, but you know, trading cards are a little pricey. So I haven't quite splurged myself yet, but this is what the cards look like, at least the special signed ones. I did get the Japanese ones too, which is actually even better for me, because I don't know, there's something more exciting for me about when you're buying trading cards, getting like the Japanese ones. It just, it makes it feel, I don't know, more rare? Is that the right? Maybe? I don't know quite what it is. It just feels extra exciting, if that makes any sense. I think it was Rapunzel, yeah. You got a ticket in Mihara for collection purposes, but you're not going to build unless they change the way sustained damage works. Yeah, I'm building her just because I like to build the overspec ones, but yeah. It is what it is. I know they're really nice. I hope we get one in the holographic. That'd be exciting. But yeah, let's look at the skills that people have been complaining about and try to figure it out. Body contact. That's certainly the name of a skill. Activates when entering battle. Affects self. Charges 10 restraint chain up to 10. Hello, camera. Activates if the caster has cast burst skill before full burst ends. Okay, so only if you use her then. Also, Joshua David, thank you for 11 months. 1 more month, it'll be a 1-year membership. Yeah, true. Exciting milestone. I don't bother building most NIKKE either. Don't worry, you're not alone. Charges 10 restraint chains up to 10. Affects random enemy units at a specific timing. I don't like that it's random, but I mean for something like Mother Whale, it's probably fine. Deals 50.6 of final, or 50.06% of final attack as damage. Attacks according to the number of restraint chains. Restraint chain down 1 for each attack. Affects the same enemy unit. Ensnaring chains. Deals 25.08% of final attack as sustained damage every 1 second continuously. Stacks up to 20 times. Oh, there's another one. Let me go check. Thank you. That one's pretty good. The sustained damage on the last one, but it seems kind of tricky to trigger. Thank you for the gift. Let me go check what it is. And now we know for sure that the alerts work too. Oh shoot, didn't go through yet. It's probably a digital card. Those can be a bit slower. Oh, this is especially embarrassing. I have an order that came through and it was the Blue Badger keychains. And I was like, oh my god, who gifted those? I forgot I bought them last night. They hadn't been gifted and the pre-order closed today, so I was like, I'm not taking chances. I bought them for myself. I wasn't gonna pass up on Blue Badger merchant. I'll check it again in a little bit. It looks like it's just a little slow. If the page displays this, reach hosted create session failed. What does it mean? I don't know. I'm gonna take a screenshot of your message and pass it on. I got the alert, so I'm gonna assume it went through, but I passed it on. I don't know what it means though. To be very transparent. I'll keep checking in a bit and see if it comes through. If you see that you're charged and I don't see it later on my end, we can figure something out, don't worry. So it looks like her burst 1 as long as you use her as sorry, she's a burst 3. As long as you use her burst, then she has pretty good sustained damage, but it's dependent on some things, which kind of sucks if she's not that good of a burst 3 in general. Especially in burst 3, there's a lot of really meta units right now. Alright, let's see what Tighten Up is. I also love how it says passive when it only acts if they burst. I feel like if it activates if your caster has cast a burst skill, that should not be passive. That's just burst 2.0 in my opinion. She's an off burst, same with Modernia. Maybe, you know. I don't know. Modernia is pretty good to burst with for like large AoEs. That's about it. Otherwise, kind of rough for bosses. Let's see what Tighten Up does. Activates after landing 40 normal attacks. Dude, that's an actual passive. During full burst. Oh, never mind. Everything is dependent. Oh wait, I guess it's during any full burst though. It doesn't say she has to. Effect. Yeah. Well, Winter Guillotine is better for long bosses because of that. Daniel Luke. She's good when you have a fight that goes a really long time, but not for like a short battle. So what does it do? Affects the target if the target is in ensnaring chain status. Oh! So that's why it's almost better for her not to burst, so she can use that. Activates when self is incapacitated. Oh, and stat count of ensnaring chains goes up 1. Activates when self is incapacitated. Affects the target in ensnaring chain status. Stat count of ensnaring chains up 20? When it's incapacitated, does that mean if you're stunned? Would she potentially be good against some of the ones that stun you a shit ton? I wonder. That's what I'm wondering too, Super Gamer. Yeah, if it would be good against Modernia's stun. Modernia is exactly who I was thinking of, actually. Let's see. And stat count of activates when the enemy is neutralized. Affects self if the target is in ensnaring chain status. Restraint chain up 1 up to 10 so it can stack. People pair her with made masked because it self stuns. Oh, interesting. I can see that. Activates when entering burst stage 3. Affects self. Sustained damage up 59.98% for 10 seconds. I mean, that's good at least to get more sustained damage. Because it's math. Flame, we are just here to play Gooner game. We don't know anything about math. Hello, quack quack. And then Bonding Pain. The actual burst skill. Affects the target in ensnaring chain status. Dragging chain. Deals 50.05 of final attack as sustained damage every 1 second. That's not bad. Mirrors the stack count of ensnaring chains on certain target for 10 seconds. Removes ensnaring chain status after the effect is triggered. We need to have a boss this would work good on because it sounds good. We just need the right context. I still wonder if it's built for a specific battle that we don't have yet. Because that's kind of what I feel like might make some sense. But yeah, she looks really cool though. I really like the default outfit to the point that I might end up using this one in battle. And then using like the other one for my lobby screen. I like all the ammo just hanging down too. It gives her this almost like scorpion-y vibe instead of just spider. She very much has that like reptilian insect kind of vibe with this outfit. More so than anything insect, I think. With like the titty claws and the tall boots. It's very insecty. I don't know how to word it. Like insect but hot. Like if you had an ant but they became a human and they were really hot, this might be the ant. I don't know how else to explain it. It would figure they're designed for gluttony, but doesn't gluttony have multiple cores? And you have the chibi. I like that her hair has a little ponytail in the back. It has a nice mature vibe. That's one thing I really like about this version of Modernia. It looks more confident and more mature and more calm. Like the other version of Modernia was nice. Kind of gave office lady vibes. But this one gives like goddess vibes. Something about it almost feels like Dorothy to me in a way. She's very much an off DPS to your main group. Would she be good on teams that have like 3 burst 3s then and just not burst with her? I wonder. Miharu's now Modernia? Listen, I'm so tired, guys. I've had one of those Mondays where everything you do, like, just goes wrong, man. I am trying! Listen, anyway, more importantly, we're looking at this, which is you're so distracted. You're so distracted by Mihara that you don't know my mistake.
My body has become quite sensitive.
You're paying too much attention to the thigh jiggle and the legs and the feet and the hands and whatever else you're into to notice. I love this entire design. I think everything about this particular pose is really cool. It very much has that like danger Ojo-sama vibes. Kind of like a queen, but not a queen that sits in their throne and is very professional. A queen that would sit in their throne and someone comes in and they're like, hey, I have to do a thing. And she's like, just do the thing. And they're like, but everyone will die. And she's like, did I stutter? Just do the thing. Like the off with their heads kind of queen that would just not care and sit there and like brush her hair. Except in her case it would be how can I suffer with putting literal spikes on her chair. And candles for what I'm assuming are not romantic reasons. Depending on your definition of romantic, I guess. And then you have the shooting with this one isn't really as spicy as the other one. I do like that the corset lace almost kind of looks like a spine in the back though. It's pretty cool. I like the shoes too. But this one to me, it kind of feels like a wedding dress type design. Like, I guess after wedding dress type design. where most of the dress comes off. Kind of in a similar way to Isabelle. Whereas I really like the insecty aesthetic of the other one. That's the only thing I don't like about this costume. It takes away the kind of like bug, insect, danger feel. Actually, I figured out a good way to put it. This one looks like it's good. Hold on. Thank you, Ryuki, for the raid. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Thank you for the raid. Hello. For anyone who just came in, I'm the CEO of Playasia Obake Fam. We are streaming. Got us a victory, NIKKE. We're just killing a bit of time, and then I'm gonna open a million Cordus. It's gonna be great. I figured out a way to put it. This particular outfit, it kind of has that like almost danger ninja feel. I like it. And then the other one, it just has that like not really a sense of danger in the same way. Like this one looks like she will hurt you directly. This one looks like she will hurt you indirectly. Like she will delegate someone to hurt you. She will. But this one, she will hurt you. The absolute irony being that in both of these, she is the one that wants you to hurt her, but... it still looks like she'll hurt you, and it looks cool, okay? Even if we know the truth. We know enough about her to know that that's not how Mihara operates. Oh, that's true. She is kind of a switch, though, so maybe she'd also be down to hurt you. And that's why she's got the whip now. Her thing is not direct hurting. Nah, she'll just have people pummel her and you feel the pain instead. Where is... I wanted to look at Little Mermaid's skills as well, and Mori's, because I don't think I've ever fully looked into their skills. I know, look how cute she is for starters, though. I really like what they talked about in the dev talk. The shimmering on the outfit, you can really see how much detail went into that
Let's make
rigging.
sure to reach the end of the story together.
I still have my point here that I don't like about using her model and why I don't usually manual her even if it's better. I find her model doesn't look the same as her sprite. Yeah, Sensei, I really like the bioluminescent hints as well. I just imagine the hair glowing in the deep sea. But to me, I don't know if it's the jawline, the nose, or the eyes. But to me, this image and this image don't seem like the same person. Like this, she looks really cute. Like maybe like late teen or early 20s like type cute anime girl design. But here, she looks kind of like 30s anime woman design. Why does sitting down make it feel like she kind of aged like a decade? Is what I don't understand. It just feels really different. And I would have liked if they could have gone back and kind of kept it a little more consistent, I guess. It might just be the angle, but I don't know. And then you have the bubble, which, you know, you get the classic Nikkei booty. I like that her hands just kind of go forwards to help her control the bubble. It's nice. I wouldn't say it's the most creative of the attacking poses. Like the way the hair moves is kind of cool, but the body, it doesn't really look like it's moving so much as it's like vibrating. So I love her a lot, but I feel like they could have maybe done a bit more with it, but it's still really cute. I love her chibi though. Just having all the bubbles, and then when she walks around, having her hair drag on the ground is so precious. I really like her design for the chibi. It's one of my favorites, I think. I just have mixed feelings on her main sprite when it's attacking. I also really like the gacha skin. I think the inclusion of the backgrounds in the gacha skins for stuff like this is really nice, because then if you use the standing version in the lobby, this is gorgeous. Similar to Mihara's, this is absolutely gorgeous as a lobby. Both of the gacha skins, as usual, are, you know, you pretty much have to pay the full $50 to get them, but thanks to you guys being so generous, I was able to grab them, and we have both. But yeah. I really like, too, the sea motifs on it. It kind of looks like she became a sea witch. Like, graduated from Little Mermaid, became the sea witch. But, like, a happy, friendly sea witch. And I like that. I do think the attack pose for this one looks a bit nicer. Not just because the butt window, but also because I really like the purple ruffle. It gives that kind of more mermaidy feel than the original one even does. And I like the little bits of like sea creatures in her hair. It gives her a really underwater vibe that I just adore and think really suits her. It's beautiful. Let's look at her skills a bit. So from what I understand, the main reason that it's good to manual her is for the focus, right? So basically what I understand of that is that if you manual her, it makes sure that every other Nikkei is hitting the exact same point that she is. Which means, if you're going against a boss that has a core, for example, it's a lot harder to aim or a lot easier to aim specifically at the core instead of other Nikkeis going off and hitting random stuff. Like full burst but out of burst. Yeah! It's just focus fire a little easier. Activates when in bubble order, passive. Activates only when in focusing status. Affects all allies. Focus fire continuously. Which is probably the exact skill you guys mentioned. Activates when full burst ends. Affects all allies. Cooldown of burst skill 7.48 seconds. I personally appreciate that. It's not enough that for most characters it makes a big difference, but when you're like me and you play someone like Rapunzel, this is a big difference, because if you need to wait out a Rapunzel burst, say that you have like 20 seconds and you have a dead unit. Waiting 20 seconds is really bad. But if you're using her, you'd probably be waiting like 13 seconds instead, which can be enough that maybe you have a chance to like survive long enough to revive anyone. So it's pretty good if you use any characters that have long bursts that can be lifesavers. So I very much appreciate that. She'd probably be good with Christmas and for the same reason. Her and favorite item Helm make it so that you have 1 second delay between bursts. Does that mean if you use her and Helm and you're very, very careful and wait a tiny bit longer, you can just use her and Helm every single turn and completely wail with Helm? Is that why everyone was saying her and Helm is the meta? Because you can just go absolutely nuts. I almost want to put her with Trina and Scarlet so I can just go nuts with Trina and Scarlet. Because Scarlet's burst is really OP with Trina as well. Non-stop burst. That could be fun on my Trina team. As much as I love Rouge, getting to constant Scarlet burst, I'm curious how much damage that would be. So activates when entering full burst, affects all allies. Attack damage up 4% for 10 seconds. I mean, that skill means pretty much nothing. It's almost 4%, but... let's see. Activates each time total ammo consumed by allies reaches 400%. Affects all allies. Fills burst gauge by 37%. Dang! So she can even burst more often normally, too. You don't need to charge the burst because the passives make it so that it fills itself automatically. Yeah, that's crazy. I really need to work on building Helm so I can use her burst more often then. I feel like I kind of understand why everyone's saying that Little Mermaid is the most OP burst one now. It's not even because of her own damage or her skills necessarily, but more than anything, it's because if you have a burst 3 that's crazy, you can make her constantly do that. Like even with Red Hood probably. If you have a burst 3 that's really strong, you can just constantly make them pop off with Little Mermaid, which if you don't have her yet, dang, you should probably get her. This might help in some really hard fights. You don't burst with Helm? She heals and fills the burst gauge by auto-attacking? I thought you burst only with Helm though, because Helm has a very strong burst. Eh? Do you burst with the other then? Does that mean I just get to constantly burst with Guillotine? Who doesn't really have a good burst, but she's cute, so it's fine. Let's see. When your manual siren is really helpful in QTE when you're off burst. Oh, true, because then everyone would aim at the circles. So she'd be really good to add on to stuff like Kraken, as you guys mentioned then. Maybe I should swap her in. Yeah. Favorite item Helm specifically? Her burst just gives me up. Okay. I think that probably requires some of the upgrades I don't have yet, maybe. The last one mainly. Unless that's just a big burst, but... what is Bubble Wave? Attacks when the enemy appears. Affects the target. Bubble damage taken up 5.05% continuously. Activates after landing 50 normal attacks. Affects the target if the target is in bubble status. Explosive Bubble. Damage taken 5.05% continuously. Stuns? There's a stun on top of it? For 3 seconds? And then removes the bubble? Alice and Tia could be good partners for Siren? Potentially. I feel like if you burst a lot with Alice on a Scarlet team, that could be pretty good. Because then Scarlet constantly can go really fast! Activates every 1 second, only during full burst. Affects random enemy units. Deals 63.36% of final attack as damage. Attacks sequentially for 4 times. Oh, so more than once. Oh, Bonnie Alice. That makes sense. Activates each time total ammo consumed by allies reaches 500. Affects random enemy units. Bubble Barrage deals 85% of final attack as damage. Attacks sequentially for 10 times. Holy. And then, what is the burst otherwise? Siren Song. I like the name of it. It's really cute. Attack damage up 10.13% for 10 seconds. Reloads 33.26% of magazine. She's good with Scarlet too if it has a reload. So she is really good on my Scarlet team actually if I swap out Rouge. Holy moly! Effect self, attack up 17.28% of caster's attack. So her stuff isn't that great for her own damage, but the amount that she seems to help everyone else, if you have somebody with a really strong burst, seems like she would definitely be worth grabbing. I like that. That might be the strongest support unit in the game, actually. Like, I think that's even better than Crown. That's kind of wild. She's so good on machine gun teams. Well, yeah, because if a lot of it's tied to how much ammo you use. But even without those specific buffs, she's really good. Even if you don't have a machine gun team, it's just even better on a machine gun team. So she does good damage on machine gun teams. I don't really have a machine gun team that I use though. So that's not the best for me, but if I make one, that is good to know. She is the best support right now. Oh, so Crown is still better? Maybe it's because Little Mermaid's a bit more situational to get like the most out of her. I wanted to look at these costumes again too.
Feel awkward.
I kind of
think
agree
I could
though.
wear them all the time.
I feel like this outfit both suits and doesn't suit Grave. I feel like I've been using her in PvP, yeah. How do I describe how I feel about this outfit? It's hot, for starters. It kind of looks like if you gender bend Luca Kaneshiro, though. It kind of gives me the vibe that it's Grave if you don't know Grave. Like when most people see Grave, this is what they imagine her personality is like. They think that she's gonna be like some sort of organized crime lord that's gonna like wreck them. But then she's literally a cinnamon roll mom. This is like first impression Grave before you get to know her. So it just kind of makes her even more scary, and then you talk to her and realize that she's nothing like it. So it suits her visually, but in terms of her personality, like, it's so wrong. And because I really love Grave and she's one of my favorite characters, I feel so weird about this because I'm one of the people that wants her original outfit as a costume. I would love to have turtleneck Grave. Like turtleneck, lab coat, comfy mommy Grave. That's what I want as a costume. I want Grave to be comfy. This caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. I think it suits her visually, but she wouldn't wear this. Like, she'd be embarrassed. It just feels wrong. Yeah, Ave. I want an Ave skin. Can't get over gingerbread Luca Kaneshiro, but it's true. It's true.
This fabric isn't very form-fitting. It might be uncomfortable to move around in.
You cannot tell me that this woman is not just gender-bent Luca Kaneshiro. Everything from the hair to the aesthetic, it works. Even the expression, it just works. Hello, Robert. And then, I like how big the gun looks in this pose, though. I will admit, the shooting pose with this costume is really cool. I love this. I think it suits her a lot more than her default, even. It just makes her look like she would fight for her daughter. Like, this is what you see if you insult Cinderella. It's also the last thing you ever see. I like the cross on the gun, too. It's kind of cool. Seeing it from behind looks pretty chill, but seeing it from the front looks really dangerous. The front view alone did make me almost buy this costume. I'm not gonna lie. I loved it so much. She just looked so powerful that I almost came. But I haven't yet, so we'll see. I also really appreciate from the back. Can we appreciate from the front? I mean, you get the nice view of the muscles, but from the back, the jacket falling off and the bare back and shoulder is good. It's good. I like it. I don't mind. Yeah. I also like the glasses. I think they're pretty good. The fact that the gun is just so massive with this outfit is also incredible. Yeah. Love the Cinderella plushie on the bag. I don't see a Cinderella plushie. It looks like butterfly wings or something. Maybe I can't see it on this mode. You have to be on like wide mode or something. It's weird that this isn't Grave's true appearance. Well, I mean, it makes sense because Grave is, you know, if she just was looking like that wandering the surface, it would be kind of weird. Oh, Liva. But the flu, no! I hate the flu! But like, look at her shooting pose here in comparison. I know it's literally the same gun, but there's something about like, I think it's the armor and the cloak that kind of make it not look that big. Like you see it and you're like, oh wow, that's just a normal gun. But then you see it in her costume. And when you see it here without all the other accessories, you're like, wow, that's a big gun. It makes her look extra dangerous. It just really emphasizes how big the gun is. I don't think I ever realized until I saw this one. So it's pretty cool. And of course, they all come with their pulls and stuff, which is why I am rolling in pulls because I bought Cinderella's costume. The normal clothes really make the gun look bigger. There's Cinderella's costume as well. I feel kind of bad for people who got Cinderella's gotcha costume, unless they really like this one, but I love this new one. Like how it has the mafia heiress princess kind of vibe. I think this one is really fun. I'm kind of biased because I love leather jackets. Fun fact though, for most of my life, I've always had like fake leather jackets. I really like them. I haven't for a couple years though, because current warehouse dog and leather jackets don't get along. Because she always demands to be picked up, but then every time she sees a person, she's like, and she will like absolutely go crazy and scratch up my jacket and bite up my jacket. While she's in my arms, she has ruined 3 fake leather jackets, and then I was like, okay, I can't buy these anymore. Because she just keeps ruining them. I miss wearing this kind of jacket. I swear I had one that looked exactly like this, man. Now I do not. It was destroyed. I also really like the black hair bow because I'm a sucker for big hair bows. Obviously the white hair, you know, I'm a little weak because I'm like, oh my god, she looks like me if I became like a super... I mean, I'm already a CEO, but if I became an heiress of also like something else on top of it, I really want her phone keychain too.
I'm so beautiful
this one,
today.
I feel like it'd be really cool merch for them to make. It'd be nice to be able to put that actually on their phone. You like both, but the gotcha skin embodies Cinderella's personality way more. I almost feel like this one does. Because I feel like Cinderella is the type that's obsessed with beauty, but she's not delicate, right? This one makes her look like a delicate princess. Where she's like, I'm so beautiful, I'm so dainty, I can't fight, I might break a nail. Whereas this one kind of has the attitude where she's like, you're not beautiful, and shoots you. You have to be beautiful or die. Those are the only 2 options when Cinderella is the one judging your appearance. She would just go to a fashion show, and anyone who's like, I mean, her beauty is inside, so it's like anyone who's actually a piece of garbage and just wants to go show off for whatever reason, she'll just like kill them on stage and be like, I'm sorry, you weren't beautiful inside. She's really cool. Miss Rena, you love your delicate princess. She is not delicate. She is made of glass with an asterisk. You think that means that she'll break? It means that she will break you. That's some very thick glass. You want to get hit with a glass pillar? She will wreck you. I like the shooting pose especially. And this outfit, it's the main reason I actually want to get it. I really like the bow in the back. I think it's beautiful. I really love the bow. I find it kind of funny that her feet are like coming out of the shoes. Feet people this patch are like really thriving. But I really love the shooting pose. So I already bought this one. I'm just slowly working towards earning it. Also you can, yeah, you can see underneath very clearly. What now? The dress makes her butt look huge. It does! I mean, it always has been pretty huge. Look at it. It's massive! You just can't see because the shields are in the way. This one takes the shields away, at least for part of it. She's always been like super curvy. She's probably, I hesitate to say one of the curviest, but like, she's up there. We also plan on buying that one. This patch has been crazy for the paid skin. Yeah, there's been a lot of really good ones. I'm gonna be very honest. I didn't actually spend any of my money on them. I was extremely lucky that I was able to use stuff gifted by you guys. Also, C14, I'm double checking, but whatever you sent still hasn't come through. So it might have been a glitch. I would check your purchases on the website to see if it went through on your end. If it did, maybe it's just waiting for clearance or something. If it's digital, if you see that it did go through on your end and I still don't get it later, I can definitely follow up internally. Don't worry. I got the Alice skin too. Yeah, I'm glad they reran it because I didn't get the Alice skin originally. For anyone else who's wondering, some of the costumes are back. I don't know if there's a way to see in one spot all the ones that are back. But this is one of the ones that was rerun, like the caramel dance and Alice. I love this one. So I ended up grabbing it. I didn't buy it when it was running because I didn't have Alice at the time. But I really liked it, so now I have it, which is nice. You can see what's available in the shop. How do you find the costume shop? I know that might sound stupid, but I've been struggling to find it. Your weeb Alice. Oh wait, it's just here. I'm stupid. Okay, so there's a bunch of reruns. You can get Diesel, Black Sunday. You can get Sugar, Hard Boiled, Dark Rose Dala, and Cherry Blossom Stage, Noise. None of the other ones are really enticing enough for me to buy other than Leader, which I already have. I did buy this one because it freed me from Bob the Builder Leader. I was so happy to finally not have Bob the Builder. I also love the grandma aesthetic. It's like a comfy shawl and a comfy dress, and it feels so grandma. I love it. The Leader one was so cute. I had to. Maid Drake came back around Valentine's Day. Yeah! I already bought it. I would have bought it again if I didn't already have it, though. I love Maid Drake. Gotta be my favorite costume in the game. I'm excited to play more of the main event when it comes back. There's one thing I haven't done yet. We can maybe try it after we crack the cores open, if there's time, later on. I haven't tried the minigame yet. At all. Because I don't want to. I can just tell it's not going to be my type of minigame, so I haven't played it once. I know I'm suffering for dailies, but I don't want to play. Oh, nice. I'm almost at the 5 rainbow. Nice. Yeah, I love that the events have the long countdowns, the free dailies. The minigame sucks. I've seen some people really like it and some people really not. It's so fun. Your favorites is the tower defense. Yeah, but here's the thing, John. I didn't like the tower defense. So I don't think I'm gonna like this one either. It's a similar type of genre. It's different, but it's similar in terms of like you kind of have to wait and strategize and stuff. And like, It's not the type of thing I like. I don't remember Stick Wars. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't played it yet because it looks bad. I don't want to.
My side is unbreakable. Fills me with such joy.
I like the barbecue game and like the Christmas game and the maid cafe game. I'm I'm really picky with the mini games, and these ones just, I like the Evangelion collab one. That was really fun. This is particularly the second one. The first one was
Not quite
these
enough.
filed upgrades and spam.
Why don't we continue for a little while
I mean,
longer?
I feel like I just
Finally,
I don't know. I should probably start it, huh? It won't spoil the story if I start the minigame, will it? Because I haven't had time yet. What does this look like? Is anyone else like me and always buys the titles, even if you'll never use them? And it'd be way better to spend your money anywhere else. Always buy them. Not really? Okay. We can, oh wait, I didn't look at Mori's skills. We can probably try the minigame if we have time then, after we crack open the cores. When the timer goes, I'm gonna take a washroom break, and when I get back, we will open the cores. Where is Mori? I like looking at and discussing. I hope you guys don't mind discussing the character's skills and stuff a bit. That is a time where I don't mind having advice on like what characters go good with them and stuff. When I'm talking about my parties is when I don't like it, but when we're talking about characters, it's pretty helpful because it both for me and maybe other people in chat, it kind of helps us plan like what is good for this character, different ways to use them and things like that, because there's a lot that I would have never thought of if I hadn't heard on stream. Also, I really like Mori's design. I think she might be one of my favorite simplistic designs in the whole game. It's just a jumpsuit, some boots, and a backpack. Like, other than the fact that maybe it's open down to like, you know, past her belly button, this could easily just be something that you see in real life. And I like that. I really like the more down-to-earth designs. They're fun contrasts from some of the more fantastical ones. I also like that, she's the type of character that looks very small, but powerful. Like, it's hard to pull that off. Like, she is short, I'm pretty sure. But at the same time, she has this air of danger. She kinda, I can't think of a comparison exactly, but she very much feels like the type of character, at least at a glance. Keep in mind, I still haven't, I forgot to pin. I have not played the event yet. Oh my god. One sec. I did not play the event or chapter 38 yet. She, as somebody who has not played it yet, my impression of Mori is kind of like very, based on the voice actor interview a bit too, is that she's very closed off and standoffish. Like, she's used to fending for herself because she always has to fend for herself. She will fist fight you, but she'd probably rather hug you and be friends. But because she can't let down those walls, she will fist fight you if she has to try to appear strong. And I really like that type of character, and I feel like hopefully if she has some character growth in the event, it's gonna be really exciting and make me cry. So I'm really looking forward to learning more about Mori. We've learned a decent amount about Little Mermaid and Mihara through the other story and like side stories and stuff, so I think I'm actually most excited for Mori out of everything in the whole event. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to see her. But let's see what her skills are like, because I don't actually know anything about
If it's
them.
you we're talking about.
Also, she's literally me.
I suppose
I have a
can
bad
share
habit.
piece
I
of
have a
bread.
backpack that has 2 straps, but I only use 1 strap. It's like, that's already so much effort, and also it's really hot if you have your backpack on both sides, so I'll just like put it on one side and have it dangle half off my shoulder, because then my backpack's not on my back and my back doesn't get all hot. It like breaks your back though, so every once in a while you have to switch which strap you're using. Well, yeah. I think the main reason you can see how small she is her shooting pose. She looks so tiny. Like almost leader sized in her shooting pose. She's just so small. I love her. And then of course you have her spunky walking pose. She has a tummy band-aid! I never noticed there was a tummy band-aid! That's so sad! I imagine it's just like a tiny tiny scratch or something, but knowing Nikke, I imagine she got full on like stabbed in the gut. Happened to me enough times. The cake isn't small? No. Well, it is kind of. It's not big. She's not really curvy or anything. She's just like built in a muscular kind of way, if that makes sense. Also, John, thank you for 22 months. Polly is regular boss, Mori is boss if she cuts her hair short. I mean, she has my color. She does kind of look like me if I cut my hair. I love her. Even though I don't know anything about her yet. Oh, I meant to go to skills. Where's the skill? Oh! I'm not in the Nikkepedia. That's why I couldn't find it. Let's look in the Nikkepedia. It'll give us the max stats. Hold on. Mori. One of the best welfare units? Really? She's actually good then? I don't actually know anything about her. So that's interesting. I don't remember detailed looking into her skill. I looked at them briefly before, but we never really discussed it. Struggle creates a shield equal to 40.12% of the final max HP continuously. I mean, that's pretty good. That alone is pretty good. If you need a burst 2 that can go every 20 seconds and make a shield, that's like pretty much Polly, but not 40-second to a degree. Come on. Yeah, Kilo wasn't the best defender. Kilo's okay for PvP, that's it. Activates when using burst skill. Affects self if not in struggle status. Struggle. Creates a shield equal to 40.12% of the final max HP continuously. But that's only for herself. I guess she doesn't... Never mind, it's not like Polly because she doesn't make a shield for everyone. I failed to notice it was like just for the self. And effect activates when struggle status ends. Affects self. Max HP up 5.06% continuously, stacks up to 5 times. And if you have a healer healing at the same time, that's pretty good. Polly, favorite item burst cooldown, please! I agree, Abysmal, please! Polly would be fantastic as a 20-second unit, but she's just not good as a 40-second unit. There's too many good units now. All-out support. Activates after landing 60 normal attacks. When self is in struggle status, affects the target. Taunts for 4 seconds. Activates when the parts of any ally, including caster, are destroyed. Affects all allies. Sustained damage up 2.03%, stacks up to 5 times, and lasts for 15 seconds. She has some sustained damage then. She may be good with Mihara under certain circumstances. Activates when the parts of any ally, including caster, are destroyed. Affects one enemy unit with the highest attack. Deals 23.23% of final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 15 seconds. I never understood why Nikke went out of his way to add like decimals to his percentages, but okay. Polly need that item most if her kit is too safe for fear of being unbalanced. Yeah, but now we have other characters that are unbalancing the game. Like if we actually, with Little Mermaid, maybe you could use Polly more often. Ooh. Too bad because of their element differences. I probably wouldn't use them together. Hello, Sisters. And then you have Survival Tactics of the Week. This is such a sad burst name. Activates when self is in struggle status. Affects self. Recovers shield HP equal to 15.04% of caster's final max HP. Activates when self is not in struggle status. Affects self. Max HP up 10.09% for 10 seconds. Affects all allies. Sustained damage up 10.16% for 10 seconds. Oh shoot, I just realized we were gonna try to watch the concert. Maybe we can have another day for that. Or if we're really fast, we can do that at the end. Instead of the minigame, and or we can do a poll and see what you guys want more. At least we got to look at all the skills, which is nice. Let me see. I'm gonna dump. Oh, I went through! Okay, I promise you guys that we'll stream at least once to check out the beginning. When I get my copy, we have to check it out. I haven't played the other Somnium files yet, but I need to try to play them if I get a chance. What's it called? Claire Obscure. Yeah, there's a new one coming out. No Sleep for Kaname. No, yeah. No Sleep for Kaname. It's coming out. And I have the Switch 1 version. Actually, let me shield this. Hold on, because there is something kind of important about it. That you guys should know. If you're buying the new Somnium files, it's a really good idea to buy the Switch 1 version. The Switch 2 version is a game key card, which means the full game will not be on the physical copy. But if you buy the Switch 1 version, the full game is on the cart. So, if you don't mind the graphics being slightly less, please go for the Switch 1 if you're buying a physical, so you don't have to worry about the game key cart. I personally would rather a real physical over good graphics any day, so that's why I really wanted the Switch 1 version. Thank you so much for grabbing it. It's another one that if it wasn't gifted by the deadline, I was going to grab myself, so you saved me some money. Thank you. I'm so excited. Somnium Files is one of the series that I really want to play, and Claire Obscure has been inspiring me to try to get back into finishing games. So I really want to pick it up as soon as I can, and I promise that we will try it on the stream. Thank you so much, C14! Oh, let's see. I feel like PS5 is also an option, but I am very much a person who prefers my games to be portable. So I like to use the Switch over PS5 pretty much whenever it's an option. Hello, Azel. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And then I'll take my break and we will unlock the course! I do have one quick question. Now that the full event, other than hard mode, is out though, without giving away the tone or talking about the story, because I will be streaming it later, don't worry, keep an eye out for my waiting room on Thursday. There's no way I'm missing it with how good these events usually are. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you guys enjoy Unbreakable Sphere, the new story? What did you guys think? I'm curious. I think we all pretty much 11. Holy! I like how we all already got Mori with our free daily logins pretty much, except for anyone who hasn't started playing yet, but I know they told us eventually, or they told us there was gonna be like 160 free pulls, I think, too, right? I feel like it might have been more than that. Unless that was maybe because I got a lot of the pulls from doing Mihara from bad luck and getting extra rainbow tickets, but yeah. We'll have to check out the minigame at some point. Today if we can. 20 out of 10! Wow. Old Tales is slightly better. Old Tales was my favorite so far, so I'm pretty excited to see what the new one has to offer. Uh-oh, hold on. Sorry. On Sunday, Pim Dad had to help with more construction from the basement damage. So I have the sneezes from all the. That's probably why I'm so out of it too. It's probably allergies causing my head to be really fuzzy. I don't do well with construction of any kind, man. I haven't watched the concert, Jizzle. We were gonna watch it potentially today. We'll see what we want to do after I crack open all my cases and start leveling up. We can decide if I want to watch the concert. How long is the concert? Do any of you guys know offhand? I've never tried the mini game yet, so we can maybe try the mini game once and watch the concert, or just try the mini game, or just watch the concert, depending. 1 hour? Okay, it's probably gonna be one or the other, depending then. Because I imagine it's gonna take me a while to level up all the levels. More rain, there's no pollen. I'm not allergic to pollen! I'm allergic to dust. Dust and chemicals and sawdust. Pollen's fine. I'm okay outside. I'm not okay inside right now. But that's why I have all the windows open so I can get better inside. Outside's fine. I'm good with pollen. Blech. Even if it doesn't sound like it, trust me. You prefer a story than a massive impact like Amaturo, Curb Stomping, Goddess Squad, or Cinderella killing roachers? I quite enjoyed both of those. I don't know what this event is gonna be yet, so I don't want to know the tone or like what it'll be. We'll just see. 7 out of 10, not enough art of the action moments. That's interesting. It was more lore and setup. I wonder if it could be... Well, we already have the new main story. I need to do chapter 38. Again, I don't want to know the tone, but real quickly. Right before I take my break and come back to do the course. On a scale of 1 to 10, again, without saying the tone at all. I don't want to know if it's cool. I don't want to know if it's sad. I don't want to know anything. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how did we feel about chapter 38? Because I'm going to be playing that this week as well. I'm hoping it's a good one. Whatever that ends up meaning. Wonder what the Stellar Blade story will be for the collab. I have high hopes that it's going to be really good. 7 or 8? 7 because it's not over yet? What do you mean it's not over? Oh, you didn't finish it? I feel like maybe you guys are rating it a little bit lower because it came out with the anniversary event, which, you know, that's hard to live up to an anniversary event story. It's a play it yourself out of 10. Don't worry, I will play it myself very soon. Well, let's see. Anyway, I'm going to take a break for a few minutes, and then we will come back and open up all the cores. How does that sound?
Swim with all your might toward the light.
Da-da-da-da. Give me 1 second. We don't need the timer anymore. I do need my BRB text though. Oh, that says promo. That's not BRB. Be right back! There. I put it, tried to put it where the color contrast is strong so people will see it. I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. And then we will come and we will crack them open. Are you guys ready?
Swim with all your might toward the light.
Ignore me flailing around slightly off camera. I didn't hydrate properly, so I'm like chugging half of this before I walk.
Swim with all your might toward the light. with all your might toward the light. Swim 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 with all your might toward the light.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I just thought of something that would actually be a game changer in this game if they ever decided to do it. Something that would make costumes have a lot more value. Imagine if each costume for the characters actually changed the element that they do damage in. Because the reality is,
Swim with all your
For
might
some of the
towards light.
characters, that would be massive. Like, we know that Scarlet Black Shadow has an alt. And it would be pay to win then? Not really. Because you also have other good units with the element. It wouldn't change the stats. It would just change the element. It wouldn't make them do more damage. It just make them useful for different teams. Would that be pay to win? I don't know. I just thought it would be fun for different playstyles. I wasn't even thinking about the downsides. Maybe that is true. It's not just an upside. Because then there's downsides if you don't buy, which I guess is what I hadn't thought of. I don't even know. This is so pathetic, but I was so excited by my idea. I just feel like the absolute soul crushed at how bad of an idea it actually is. I can't even put into words. I'm tearing up. Why is my brain reacting this way? Stop it. Brain, it doesn't matter. Why am I like almost crying, realizing it's actually bad? This is how my Monday is going, apparently. It would be tough to keep it balanced. I want more flexibility with units, I guess. Some of them I really don't like the element. I was thinking of it for Siren. I was like, whoa, it could be water and it could fix her. Hold on, I'm like actually crying. What? Anxiety, screw off, please. Oh my god. But yeah, thinking about it more, I think you guys are right on that one. Anyway, more importantly, we have wait, I have to retweet that I'm live. Then this is the wrong thing. I did not mean to click this. I'm literally shaking right now. What the hell? We have something really important to do. Do we not? They said something about planning a new game mode where every character will be unique in there. I'm excited to see what that means too, yeah. I think that was one of the most exciting parts of the dev talk for me. Just seeing what kind of things they can potentially do with it. What is this? Oh, the NIKKE selection box. I didn't even notice I had another one. Let's use it. Get more Mori! Let's go. Should you buy the gacha skin or not? Warground? That depends. If financially you shouldn't, I would say no. If you have a lot of money to throw away and you really want it and want to support the devs, it's up to you. I don't spend my own money on gacha skins, but I've had a few donated to me and I appreciate it. But I still won't spend my own personal money on them. Surface 1.0. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it is. Anyway. Employees. It is time. A momentous moment. Is that? I don't know the word for it. It's like two words that shouldn't be together. My brain doesn't like it. Anyway, before that, real quickly, hold on. I'm cracking open everything. Everything! One. 123 million battle data? 123 million! What have I done? Okay. I'm so rich right now. I'm so rich in resources. I'm so rich. 33,501,000. How many even is that? 33,000,000? Okay. So that's 1,000. 33,501,000 credits. Hello, about it. It's some serious control to not use all these for so long. I've been saving for 2 years. The first 6 months, I cracked everything open right away until you guys yelled at me, and then I started saving. But then I started over-saving. And now we're in this situation. Alright, we have 16,168,000 battle data sets. It is finally time to use them all, Boolin. Undersaving, then oversaving, indeed. 444 million battle data, 2 hours. The boxes of crates in them? Oh, I know. How many of the 1 hour? This is the momentous moment. Get it again for lack of a better. 4,928,000,000 battle title sets from 1 hour. I am a billionaire! Let's go! I'd rather be a billionaire in terms of money or core dust, but you know, I will take it. That's crazy. How do you accidentally do this? Okay, 1,693,000 credits from 4 hour cases. What about 2 hour credits? 229 million credits from 2 hour cases. My team's level will certainly take a massive spike after today. I am excited. Don't send me the core dust will gatekeep my synchro level anyway. Oh, just wait. And then we have from 1 hour credit cases, 224 million. Yeah, we'll be able to quick battle in chapter 38. I'm pretty sure. What about these? Let's use it. Bam, more crates. Oh wait, ton of resources. I could rival the big three. Imagine if I somehow, after this stream, end up in the champion arena. I know I won't. There's people way ahead of me, but that would be crazy. Oh, Puck. Soon I'll be needing battle data instead of core dust. The grind never stops. Pain. Absolute pain. What about this? What should I even use these on? Just split equally between the three? Like, I never use this because I just get these in my dailies. I don't really bother. Is there one that's better to invest in? Split is good. Keep it when you need it. I don't, even when I need it, I just wait for my dailies the next day. I never use this. I said we're opening everything, Pamphloids. We're opening everything. Blue and purple? Is the yellow one that you don't need as much? It's like in more rare occasions. Purple is more important. 70% blue, rest purple. Divide equally. One that has the least amount. Yellow, they give more than what you use? I'm just gonna... Whee! Bring up to like 70-ish or so. And then we'll go with blue. Do you know that you get passively from simulation room? Okay, we'll get everything with purple and blue then. Let's go! 684 and 530. Nice. Can I max out guillotine skills now? That's not guillotine. Oh my god. My brain. I almost spent it too. Huh. Can I get the maids up with this? That'd be crazy. Yeah! Let's go! Now I have guillotine skills all up at 10. What about the maids? They need that heavy investment, right? You guys said masked is better, so I should focus on masked? Okay. Do we have to entail guillotine? I haven't opened the core. We're opening everything else, then we're getting to the core dust. Alright. Oh! Did I? Oh, shoot. I already ran out. That's a different blue one. Well. We at least got some skills. GG. It helped somewhat. But I also have these! Let's go! Okay, 153. We'll do the same thing. Bring them both to around 70 some. Let's go! 2 whole levels for now. For now. I should do more 70-30. instead of just like up to the number 70, maybe. Wait, hold on. I gotta do this. I'm getting so strong right now. This is my get good arc all in one day. Suddenly doubles my power.
Don't waste your time and money on
Not
me.
double, maybe like up 30%.
If it's you or
Luckily, there's a skill reset. So even if I change my mind and what I'm doing, I've never used a skill reset, so I have lots of options. Let's go. We'll crank it up as much as... That was not as much as I was hoping, but we're getting there. The skill resets are no longer usable. Oh no. I didn't even use them anyway, so... But employees, don't worry. I have 3,000 of these! I never use this. I just always buy them from Rupee. Right now I'm leveling a lot of water, so let's crank them. How many do I get of each? Like around 1,000 maybe? Yeah. If we're 10,000 of these, dang. 3,000 is for one unit. I mean, I never really run out of these that much anyway, so I'm just gonna crack a bunch open. I don't really use a lot of iron units, so maybe at least not ones that I have to build. So I'm gonna work on getting a bunch of water, and then I'll get like 1,000 of each one, I think. And then next anniversary we can go wild and open everything again. This is kind of exciting. I like making an event out of it. It helps me to not hoard, because then I finally have a reason to use all my stuff instead of just forgetting. It makes it more exciting! Hello, the Rager 2K. You maxed out 6 characters recently, so you're empty. Wish you had this much. I just use the dailies. I never use the boxes. I just level up with however much of everything the dailies gives me. In like every game, I'm terrible at using my resources. The dailies are good enough, right? So, I'm feeling like there's an iron deficit, and most strong units recently have been anything but iron. I mean, we have Red Hood to offset that, though, because Red Hood is really strong, right? So, we don't need to worry too much. Yeah, Loot Goblin, just a little. That's why I'm thinking of using them every Annie, because if I use them every Annie, I won't reach this point again, and I'll actually use my resources. If we make it an anniversary tradition, I think it'll be healthier for me, resource-wise, if that makes sense. I haven't invested in the Evangelion girls. If Asuka really is really that good, I should probably invest in her as well. If you click on the number under the one you want, it brings up a slider. I always forget that. Let's go up to like 1,000 or so. Oh wait, number. I mostly play on mobile, and I'm not used to knowing what they can do, so... Wait. Oh, now I can't get any iron. Hold on. 5... Hold on. I'm gonna try to spread it a bit more evenly. My brain is trying really hard to mental math right now. I don't like math! Okay, that's not even, but you know, close enough. Let's go! I'm rolling in all of them. Okay. This, I don't know if it's worth opening right now. I'm gonna be honest. If you guys don't mind, this is one resource. I might just check for characters that I really want to have one. But for the dolls, I think it might benefit me more to not open that and save them if that's okay. But I do want to check if any of my key units that I like to use don't have an SR, because I could do a selection for them. But for the most part, I think that's a good one to hold on to. Yeah, that's one you open as you need it, yeah. I never check if I need it, though. So there might be some characters where I could really crack it open right now. I haven't been checking, that's the thing. Like if there's characters that I want to build their treasure and stuff, it might be good to look. You can check if they have a doll under their burst. Oh, and it shows which one? Okay, I didn't notice that. What does... Black means it's maxed out. Okay. Oh, Rappy only has blue. That's one I should fix. So I need the shopping bag. See, that's a good one. That'll make her stronger for me. Our spotlight, come into my arms. Don't forget this night. Oh, every picture we take lives inside. Every picture I'll be by your side. Let all the pictures tell us who we are. Oh, I already have one. I think I'm gonna keep using Trina a decent amount, so... I know most people level them to 5 first. I just go right to purple because I have had good luck very early on the purple, and I've had it go all the way up to level 5 in one go. That's saving me resources, so... I say you walk into me slow and steady. Your eyes a smile, I never want to forget them. I know that novel's not good, but I love her. So, listen! I need the boba. Tonight will appear, all the stars twinkling clear. Moonlight shines bright, that's our spotlight. Come into my arms, don't forget this night. Oh, every picture we take lives inside. Every picture I'll be by your side. Let all the pictures tell us. Oh, let all the pictures tell us who we are. I want to use Pepper more sometimes. Not enough to give her a purple one, but enough to give her something. And NIKKE has a costume. Your raging is what I like. Sometimes no, I just really like the costume. I don't use Pravati that much anymore though. So I don't want to use one of the dolls when they're so limited. It means I don't think I would build their dolls. So I don't think so. But anyone who needs a treasure, I will give a purple one to. If they don't have it already. Hello, Easy Midstream. Let's see. If I miss anyone with a treasure, let me know. Like Miranda. Miranda, I definitely want to grab one. Yeah, Pepper with an upgrade would be really good. I really like Pepper as a healer, but she's just a little outdated, you know? Great unit. A while ago. No, not so much. Ella, Nico, I do have Drake's treasure, yes. I have it maxed out. There we go. I don't really use Miranda, but other than the tower, but I really like Miranda, so it's nice to have the option. Diesel, I should get one now, so I can work on building it. Hello, Morning Monox. I'm too much of a hoarder. Me too. That's why I decided to make an event out of it on stream. I figured I'll actually use my resources that way. And we can keep doing this if you guys don't mind. Just a chill, yapping, and using my resources stream to remind us all, like, hey, we have resources. we can all in solidarity cry and open our resources. Hello, Nerdiconium. I've seen Miranda use and running anomaly intercept. I like Miranda. There's just a lot of really good burst ones. I still use her for Elysian Tower instead of Rappy. Is there anyone else that has a favorite item that I've forgotten? I think I might not have one on Viper. Oh, I do want to use this Mihara more. Yeah. I need. Why are so many of these characters just shopping? You normally use Freema for Mother Whale. I use oh shoot, I use Dorothy. Dorothy is really good for Mother Whale. For the mana because I use mana a lot. The Mihara gacha is so tempting. It's really hot. Let's be real, it's pretty good. Milk has one. I'm trying to figure out if anyone else has a favorite item that I don't have with it yet. Not a lot of people have the favorite items. It's pretty limited so far. I know Viper has one. I just haven't seen her yet. Exia, true. I need to find Exia. Oh, Viper. How am I feeling about the Mihara lobby thing? I think that they kind of scammed everyone in terms of the preview. But the reality is, if you're smart, you know that you want to use her standing pose as a lobby instead of her burst, because then you have this. Which is quite good. You just have to be smart about it. But I do think they should have advertised it more honestly. I'm going to just search for the treasure ones. I don't think any other units that I use are going to show up. Oh my god, I have 4. Okay. Little Mermaid. Okay, Chad's a purple one. Let me just skim. I think that's everybody with the treasure, right? Is there anyone with the treasure that I didn't give one to yet? That doesn't have one? I don't think so. So we'll probably save the rest for now. Noise! Laplace has one. Does Noise have a treasure? I don't even think I knew that for some reason. If she does, I'll give her one, but I thought she didn't. I did give one to Milk. Noise doesn't? Okay, that's why I thought she didn't. Hello, MJ. Don't lobbies have to show the character's face, though? They don't have to. There's not, like, legal print that says you must show the character's face. You don't have to. I don't think anyone else... Okay, that's fine. For the dolls. We'll save the rest. We'll save the rest for future meta units. I got 8. Laplace has one. Freema has hers maxed out. Diesel has one. Exia has one. Viper has one. Helm has hers almost maxed out. Drake has hers maxed out. Milk and Miranda have one. Okay, I'm good. Thanks. What's this? Oh! What if we just get some more cores from the Challenger progress box? Yeah? Yeah? 1,600? Yeah! We love to see getting a lot of core dust. Even more. What's the green one? What should I use this for? Like, I don't even? I have 20 and there's 3 of them. So 21. So like, it bothers me that I can't make this even. Defense? Even's plus 777? Oh wait, that is even. I thought there was a number I could do even and my brain was like, no, there's not. There is. For some reason, I was trying to think in multiples of 9 and I was like, 2 is 18, shoot. But it was 3. 777 sounds good. I like to keep them all relatively even. Let's go to the recycling room. Oh, I can't go that high. Okay. I'll be able to go a bit higher soon, don't worry. We're creaming! I'm maxing them out for now, at least. I feel so bad for those of you guys who are trying to grind mats right now. To catch up, if any of you started recently, because you're probably just like looking at my resources and seething. I'm so sorry. I am such a hoarder. Oh look, I have more. 100 this time. 33. Not that I can use them right now, but I mean, I can open it. Let's see, cope and seed. I have one. Central government, thank you for the one card. You're the best, central government. Love you. I have 800 more cores from the 12-hour box that I just got. Opening all my other stuff that just popped up. Okay, here we are. Ignore me. Guys, I have 3,434 of these. Yes, a 1 million Cordos. We're gonna open it very, very soon. So I actually want to do a stream at 1 minute. I have enough to do 250. No, because it's out of 50. 50 is one. I don't know. I'm trying to think how many that is. The math is not mathing in my head. I want to have a day where we go in and we just like use a spreadsheet for these. But you know what we can do? Just right now, because I already have so many, we can do like 1 10 pull, I think, right? That would be 500. I would still have almost 3,000, so let's do 1 10 pull just to see. That was abysmal. For something that was supposed to be something that was supposed to be in favor of SSR, why is it 50-50? But anyway, I got another Blanc, which is nice, because I don't have her MLB'd yet. Another Exia is good, one step closer to treasure. Another Plancy is good for simulation room. The other two, I don't care all that much, but what do you mean bait screenshot? I'm literally opening a million core dust. It is not bait. I'm just dragging it out because that takes 2 seconds and I'm trying to do a stream that's not 2 seconds long.
I'll be able to make so many more people happy.
Let's see. And grab the other ones real quick before I forget.
What if I become too strong?
Are you ready
and
to
famous?
make your great escape? This can be a lucky night. God, I love Tonia's voice. She's so cute. Watch the purples having better luck for boss. We're not doing any purples
Now I
today.
can punch things even harder.
I want to get an even... Wait, I wonder if I could do 2,000 worth of each in one stream. Wouldn't be too bad. Could screenshot that and bait people. Oh, so they think it's a standard pull? That's true. No, I have to wait until I get a 10 pull with all gold. That's when I have to bait people.
It's common to have a lot of EXP events during Christmas.
I use Exia a lot during Christmas. Oh! I can almost use her treasure then. I just need one more. Okay.
Will I not sweat as much now?
Let's see. There's 2 kinds of gacha pulls. Why can't I pull this gold and why can't I pull this purple? How many do I have of the purple? If I want to use 2,000, how many is 2,000? Hold on, let me use my calculator. Because I don't trust my brain. So 2,000 is only 40. 40 pulls of each. That's not as much as I was hoping. Oh well. Maybe I'll wait until I have 50 of each. Then we can test the odds. That might be a little more exciting. Oh, I have more. Alright! Before we grab the core dust! I want to check if I can level up already with the core dust we've already opened. Dang it, that would have been so cool. How close am I? Oh, that's not even close, never mind. Okay! Are you for me? Oh gosh. Good luck, Subner! Good luck breaking the wall, you got this! Also, thank you for the cheer. Alright, Chimp. What? 1,111,000 core dusts. It is time. Nani? Alright. Okay, employees. We are witnessing a historic moment in gaming. We've spent our entire career as commander waiting for this moment. Building up towards opening all this core dust. And ignoring it all this time so that when we do open it, we can feel powerful. And we'll never have to worry about struggling in the story again. Chapter 38 will fear me. You will fear me. Champion Arena will fear me. Gluttony will fear me. I'm about to level up so hard. Alright! We need to do a drum roll, employees! Wait. I want to get something. I want to get something. I want to find something that would be really stupid because I want to. I need to try something. Hold on. I want to do something that's just stupid. Hold on. I gotta find one that works. This one might work. No, this one doesn't work. Why do all of these... Hold on. All of these are annoying. I'll find one that works. Why does everyone add extra stuff to their videos? Hold on. Okay, this one works. It's very bad quality, but trust me, this is the best one I could get. I'm doing something. I'm cooking. Keep the drums rolling. I am cooking. Alright, the cooking is almost done. Let's see. This might make a lot of noise, I'm not sure. Let's hope it makes no noise, but I can't promise. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna preview it real quick. Yay! Unfortunately, I can't test it in, I can't test it without having it show. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Let me test it again! Okay, yeah, there we go. Wait, I'm gonna move it. I can't preview the videos without showing it. Okay! Now we're ready! Drum roll! In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I'm slightly hesitating. As a hoarder, this is stressing me out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Yahoo! 1 million core dusts acquired, baby! Let's go! I did it. I ripped off the band-aid. It can't possibly be worse. I've already done it. Alright, now let's see how much we can level up. This might be a lot. Okay. So, we're starting at level 327. Let's see how far we can get. I wonder genuinely if we'll be able to go a full 100 or if I'll run out of other resources. Let's see. The greatest moment in NIKKE gaming history. Because no one else is completely mad enough to save up so many. Oh, I have to admit, it's very satisfying watching numbers go up in Synchro Machine. When normally I sit and stare at it and it doesn't go up and I'm just sad. It's just red. Wish there was a way to skip multi-level faster via enhance though. I don't know, it's pretty satisfying hitting it over and over again and watching numbers go up. I am very okay with hitting it 100 times. If it means that I get to watch this happen over and over and over and over and over. I know that I don't have to wait in between more than 1 second that it takes to No one's ever done that. I don't know, there might be at least one other person out there. I feel like there might be someone in chat probably even sweating nervously. Someone else who just hoarded their resources because they're lazy. Hello, Rantika and Widow Swap. The CEO mentality. Exactly, I have to have the stashed up resources, you know? You have to always be careful, think of the future, only use your resources when you need them. I did catch up as much as I could in hard mode before this, by the way, so don't worry. Hello, Ellen Morales! Each level is 10k flat, but it takes more than just cores. I might run out of battle data, or I might run out of credits. We don't know for sure if I'll make it all the way up. I also thought I went up to 20k at some point. Maybe I remembered wrong. Imagine running out of credits before running out of cores. Watch me probably do that. That would be crazy. I'll have to do like a marathon of hard mode after this. Would you guys want to see me do any particular parts in hard mode, or am I okay to just keep doing that off stream? I feel like when it comes to Mother Whale hard mode, you guys would probably like to witness the struggle. We could probably do like voice acting some Bond stories, and then the rest of the stream we can do some hard mode if I have any available, but I don't want to like wait, because sometimes I can just grind it in the background, like put it on auto when I'm doing other stuff, and it's pretty easy. But I think you guys would want to see Mother Whale at least. The core DOS cost increases by 1k slowly. Okay, yeah, it's 11,000 now. See, that's why I thought it would be more later on. Just save your resources for NIKKE 2. I will cry if Project Witches is NIKKE 2. I don't like that. When gacha games have a sequel as a separate game, it's like, why not be able to carry over your resources and have it be just an expansion of an existing game? I'm still curious what it'll be, but we'll see. Oh man, numbers grow up. I want to see it pass 400,000. Oh my god, what if we can reach 420? That would be nice. 360! Except that's been too much in NIKKE to abruptly end it. I hope so. The other thing is, the devs seem to really love this game. They love the game and they love the community. It's one thing I really like about NIKKE. I enjoyed seeing the NIKKE booth at Anime Expo last year too. I don't think I can go this year, which is kind of sad. I think it's just too complicated this year. But I'm excited to see in pictures and videos that other people share of it. Does that mean NIKKE will go to space? Imagine. You know what'd be really cool if Project Witches was like the other POV. Like you play as the queen. You play as the Raptures. That would be kind of awesome, actually. 369! Oh, and that number is still going up. We didn't even use half of them yet. Raptured yacht? Yes, I mean, what? Imagine though, Chatterbox yacht. We need it. We need it. This is not a want, it's a necessary. I actually still have a bit of a crazy theory. I think that Deep might be a heretic. Genuinely. Or corrupted. Heretic, corrupted, or just straight up a rapture. That's for some reason the Ark is concealing the identity of. I think it'd be pretty sweet if Deep was somehow a lot darker than we thought. I know that Deep technically helped Rappy, but we still don't know. I mean, Rappy's been kind of losing it lately. She has no self-control, so we don't know what kind of other downsides there might be. Hello, just when you meant unboxing, you thought it meant Whismart instead of Nikke? Don't worry, I have a bunch of Union Arena Nikke cards on the way. We will do a physical unboxing stream of that as well. But yeah, I opened a million core dusts. I am rolling in core dust. So we're seeing how many levels I can go up. Do you think Chatterbox might be related to the commander, maybe the first commander? That's been my theory for a while. Because, I guess this is spoilers, but I mean, I talk about the stuff I've passed on stream. My theory for quite a while is that the commander is potentially some sort of clone or something of the legendary commander. Or, they're somehow trying to recreate him, or he's a male Nikke experiment. I think that there's a number of other male Nikke experiments. I think Chatterbox is a male Nikke experiment that failed and escaped, which is why we can communicate with Chatterbox. And I also think that Anderson is a failed Nikke experiment, and that's why he's half dead all the time. And that's why he wants us to hide a lot of stuff. I think that the commander could be the first successful male Nikke experiment, but somehow we don't know it. And it's some sort of very advanced Nikke that even we ourselves think we must be human. Like, we just don't know. It's hidden even from us in our body functions. They're realistic enough that we don't know. It makes sense with how much I've been stabbed and the fact that whenever I get hurt, it's usually like very specific Nikkes that help me heal that probably know and are trying to keep the truth from me. And somehow there's real blood going through my veins though. That's the one spot that leaves me uncertain. Because if we have Vophouse, we have, you know, actual blood. Unless Vophouse, no, it wouldn't be the blood of heretics, because Leviathan and Behemoth wouldn't need it then, they would already have it. Can Commander reproduce? Well, that's the thing though. What if male Nikke always could? Like with female Nikke, it's a little more complicated. Like you... Some of them have womb tattoos. They do not have wombs though. There's nothing there to like functionally create a child. Unless Leviathan goes and like swallows an egg or something. I don't know. But the other way around, maybe. Depending. We need someone to like experiment and breed with the commander and find out. A human though. It has to be a human. Otherwise it won't work because female Nikke can't reproduce. I don't even know who the best contender would be for human. There's like no one. No one at all. Not Suen, no! Do you really want Suen to reproduce? Do you want more Suens out in the world? Okay, wait, Cecil. You might be onto something with Cecil. Cecil could be a good option to experiment with and just... Cecil is very smart. I feel like reproducing Cecil is a pretty good idea. We could afford to breed more Cecils in this world. Yes. Yes. Not mega shit! No! We don't need to breed mega shit! No way! Justin Park! Oh my god, we do not breed mega shit. We do not. Do not the robot. Also guys, we're getting to level 400. Okay, but who would look at Jien and would not say would? Jien's one of those moments where you know it's a bad idea, but... if it's for the sake of science, then, you know... maybe it's worth experimenting. It's totally for the sake of science, definitely. Well, let's see. Alright. We have level 400! In 10! 9! 8! 7! 6! 5! 4! 3! 2! 1! How old is Anne's mom? We do not breed Anne's mom. With the trauma that that woman has suffered, we do not breed Anne's mom. No. 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 We leave this woman alone. Although the way to fill the void in her heart could be to give her another child. I feel like I'm going to hell after this stream. Let's see. Okay, we're passing 400. Oh my god, I actually wasn't sure if we'd pass 400. It's kind of crazy. Let's keep going. What'd you walk in on? You know. Don't worry about it, James. Don't worry about it. Hello, background noise. Papillon will breed Birmingham. I don't think that's gonna do anything though, where she's in NIKKE, but. God, I hate Birmingham breed. I don't want that man to breed. We don't need more people with his brain. He's evil! I still think he's evil, even if he's not. I want to reach 420. I just want to reach 420, guys. We'll see. What about the girl from Romani? Oh, she was kind of cool, but she's really cynical and kind of a brat. 469. I don't think we have enough resources to get that high, but it'd be cool. Hello, Requiem. We are leveling up so fast. What about Rosanna's Consiglia? Ooh, that's an option. Oh, that's true. That's true. With Birmingham, you're right. Birmingham won't breed Papillon. Papillon will breed Birmingham. There is no doubt in my mind that Papillon is the top. There's no doubt. You're right. Good point. Thank you. What do you mean, Papillon? Do you like no? What do you mean? Oh, fear. Anyway, we're leveling up. Oh. Let's see. I have to say, this gives me the vibes. You know those videos on YouTube where it's like oddly satisfying? That's me right here doing all these level ups. It's very oddly satisfying, and just watching myself get so strong, I can't even fathom how strong I am in comparison. And I'm just like, yeah. I shouldn't have done my intercept. It would have been fun to kind of run through now and see how much stronger I am with it. Dang. All right. I think we have enough for 420. Let's go. You're locked at 400? Okay, but earlier this stream, I was at like 320 some, so... Trust me when I say it's a lot stronger than I was. Alright, to employees. It's the funny number. It's the funny number. We did it. We made it to 420. Let's go! Yeah! Milestone achieved! Nice. LR's in his choir. Alright, we did it. We're gonna keep going! I think I have at least a couple more levels in me. I'm not stopping. I have cores. I'm gonna use them. I hate that it's 12,000 to level up now, though. That's painful, but at the same time, I might as well go all the way that I can, because then I will be really strong. Intercept won't matter. I know you guys keep telling me it caps at 400, but I wasn't... Wait, by caps at 400, do you mean if you're not at 400 yet, it boosts you up to 400? Because if that's not the case, then I've been playing at a major disadvantage. Like, I was not at 400 before today. You don't understand. I just went up like 100 levels. I went up 100 levels! It doesn't boost you? Okay, then listen. Intercept is gonna be a whole different game for me now. I was not letting my 400s earlier. I literally just went up like 70 levels. Even if it caps at 400, that's definitely a massive difference from earlier. We reached the limit. I just went up 101 levels, guys. 101 levels in one stream. That's the limit. 428. That's how high we could go. I can exchange blue sticks for more red cores. Should I? Should I use the exchange machine? Or should I save my 243 million battle data? You'll need combat data, but will I need 243 million? Only 200 million won't get anywhere close to 10,000? Oh, okay. So it's better to hold on to them for later. The exchange rate is bad? Okay. We can hold on to it then. I won't use the exchange rate if you guys think it's not worth it. Don't worry. I will go to the recycling room though. I should be able to get some decent upgrades here. Oh, this is satisfying. I'm so strong! My combat power before this was around 500,000. Let's see where we're at after all this. What else are you going to use the battle data for if you don't have enough red cores? I'll use the battle data later when I need a lot of battle data. Oh. Probably around 700,000. Bet. Where do you guys think? What's your estimate? 800,000? 700,000? I wonder. Can 1v1 the queen? I'm just that powerful. What if I am the queen, though? That'd be crazy. Seems like most people think it's gonna be in the 700,000-ish, like a bit above or below range. We'll have to see. It's gonna take forever. It's quite satisfying, though. Aw, yeah. I thought this only went up every 20. Did I reach a point where it can suddenly go up a lot, or what? Oh, Ethan friend? Or maybe it can go up 10 every 20. The Queen and the space station? Around 2 million? Oh, I can't take her on yet, then you're right. I gotta wait. I'm glad I had a lot of resources, though. This was kind of fun! If we do it again next anniversary, it won't be as many resources, of course. I still have 1,000 blue tickets saved up. We still have to do a day where we go absolutely ham on the blue tickets. That would be fun. I can't do much for these, though. I need to save up. Okay. Okay, that's everything. I think. Let me double check if I have any other resources. And then we can see what my combat power is. Okay, that's it. What are we looking at? 779,000 for my main team. So it's really close to 800,000, but not quite there. But that is because I very heavily invested into this one team. My other teams are still significantly weaker. My other teams are where my main one used to be. Yeah, you can tell how much I've invested in Scarlet specifically. My Scarlet outdamages like everybody else that I have because I put everything into my wife. So any team that doesn't have her just immediately perishes in comparison. My second Scarlet team is in the middle because, you know, second Scarlet I have to also invest, but If you gear swap on the non-main teams, I'm not gonna gear swap. That requires so much effort. I'm not gonna gear swap. I'm too lazy. But yeah, I like that team. It's pretty fun, pretty solid team. And that shit's still not enough to finish the hard campaign. Well, I didn't think I would be good enough to finish hard campaign, but I'll be able to make more progress on it, right? How many rocks? I have a decent amount of rocks. You know what? Let's use some rocks. I have a lock on element damage because it's good, but I don't have a lot of rocks, but 121. I need charge speed. Oh, that was a temporary lock! Keep! Oh, that's so scary. Okay, phew. Okay. I mean, I might as well keep this for now, because it gives me a crit rate in addition, which at least is better. Everything else stays at least. I'm not losing anything, but it's not great. We'll keep it. We'll do one roll on each piece. Everything here is shit, except for the max ammunition, so let's roll. Element damage! We'll keep it for now. 12%. My lightning team is already my strongest, so I like this. I like this a lot. On the third line, yeah, I want to lock that one in. At least with the temporary, so I remember. Heck yeah! And it is on the third line, yeah. Okay. I have increased element damage on the third line for all of them now, I think. Let's see. Is there anything better than crit damage to try to get for the third one, or should I focus on resetting attributes for this one? Like unlock and reset attributes? Oh, that's true. I can go for attack. Let's go. Defense? What's better, crit or defense? I don't really think either is that great for Scarlet. Crit's better? Okay. I want attack. I'm about to go so powerful with Scarlet. Now I just need to get happy numbers. If I'm going to be rolling for the percentages, do I unlock them both? Because none of these numbers are good to keep percentage-wise, right? Like I should be trying to get black or blue. Unlock? Okay, and then remember that I never, ever, ever want to change effects. Okay. Attributes, right? Attributes is good? Black blue is only 1% chance to get. I know, but that'll be cool. Max ammo up 60 is not bad, but I don't know if that's worth the hit on damage. I could lock ammo with 60 though, yeah. Ammo's pretty good. I think I'll keep the 60. It's not a black line, but it's really good. Good enough that I think it's worth keeping. Keep going for blue. Check the rates, just reroll. I'll keep it for now, maybe. Because for Scarlet, ammo is a big deal. We'll try one more time for funsies. element damage. I might lose my max ammo, but I think it's worth it. Just to double check, change keeps it, right? The wording and keep always throws me off. I click change effects, right? As Anima, thank you for the super. Winners win indeed. Change. Change is good. Okay, I messed it up before, and I don't want to mess it up. Permaluck. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this game. You know what, just for funsies? Okay, they went down. Just one more! Okay, nah. We'll just keep it for now. I'll do that another day. For now, I'll take it. I've already had a really strong Scarlet. I want to test her out and see how crazy it is. Hold on. I did have blue for increased crit damage, but I think you guys told me that one's not worth saving because crit damage is just not that great. And I should keep re-rolling on this one, even if it's blue, because crit damage is not worth it. Before I re-roll and trying to get attack, let me know. Let me know if that's true. Should I keep the blue crit damage because it's blue, or should I toss it? Look for attack? I'll check the squad power after. Okay, roll for attack. I'm having a good day. Unlucky duck. I'm having a fantastic day. This is great. Wow. Let's reroll the attributes. Should I keep the ammunition at 60, or should I still reroll the numbers? 60 is good, right? I don't know if I should keep going for black or blue, or if I should keep the 60. It's fine enough. Keep, reroll. Ammo can still get bigger. Reroll all. You know what? We like to gamble. We like to gamble. That's true. I'm spending extra if I lock anything, so. Well, that was bad. Blue! Should I keep the blue? The element damage at 24? Lock in the blue? Okay, so black is really hard to get, so blue is also worth locking in. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Blue and black are level 14 and 15? Okay. So any of them that I get is good. So we got a black and a blue today. That's crazy. We got crit rate and element damage. Let's lock in the element damage for now. It'll be a temp lock. I want to get this one having something good too. Fucking charge speed. What? While I'm feeling particularly lucky, let's try to get attack on this one. Come on. You know you want to give me an attack. Hit rate. I'm assuming hit rate's not good either. I want attack. Hit rate is shit? Okay. Nothing in the middle. If I get it on this one, I'll have the 3 good ones on every single spot. Fuck. the middle's doing nothing. Okay, maybe I'm not as lucky right now. I think the luck might have run out. This is fine. I still have some rocks. Charge speed. Evil! I mean, when you use your crystals on another meta unit, no. I want to get Scarlet having everything powerful. I invest in my wife and only my wife. Why does it keep giving me nothing? I'll stop if I get to 50. Oh, baby, let's go! Okay, so on the first one, I have ammo, attack, element damage. Critical damage, which isn't the best, but it's not bad. Ammunition and element damage. Attack, ammo, and element damage in black. Attack, ammo, and element damage in blue. I want to try this one with resetting attributes once. I mean, it's better. Don't mind if I just lock that right in. Sure. Oh, no, Zero. I am winning indeed. Holy, am I winning today? You know what? Okay, attack, ammo, element damage. Attack, ammo, element damage. Attack, ammo. You know what one doesn't have a blue? This one. Charge speed. Katsuja, thank you for the super, the 20 months. Can I go buy a lottery ticket? It's honestly kind of tempting. But I don't buy lottery tickets because I try not to. Oh wait, no, that wasn't ammo. It was charge damage. I am unfortunately the type of person that would get very addicted to that, so I can't let myself. Let's see. Charge speed. One more time. I said I'll stop when I get below 50. Aw, man. That's okay. I'm still powerful as heck. Let's see what the squad is now. 787. Dang. Dang. Black charge speed. I would cry. I would cry. Scarlet is my strongest? Of course she is. Start working on the others? No. Only max out Scarlet. The other ones, I'll get them so that they have, like, fitting skills, but I'm not gonna, like, min-max the skills. Only on Scarlet. That is my wife. Power level doesn't reflect some stats. Yeah! I wanted to test her out once, and we can see how good she is now. Let's try the Union Arena. You guys said that for the shooting range, the 3-minute one is good, right? Like, you guys said the 3-minute one is best for testing out the bosses, I think. I want to try something. I'm gonna experiment with a new team.
I will go with you.
Great! Are we going out for some photos?
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
I'm trying something nuts. I'm not controlling her,
over there?
but still having her here is probably good. I want to try something completely crazy. Hold on.
Are you asking me to be your companion?
Alright, so the 3-minute one. Let's see what I can do. usually use Rouge here, yeah. But I want to experiment with Little Mermaid for a reason. Oh, did I not click the 3-minute one? Hold on, I thought I did.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased
Isn't Trina supposed to go on the right? No. But I did mess up the order a bit.
Red Hood, engage.
Hold on.
Shall I swim over there?
This should be fine. I think Scarlet just has to be to the right of Trina.
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
Ideally, it doesn't matter that much as long as no one else has like the perfect skills that are needed, if that makes sense.
Great! Are we going out for some photosynthesis?
Okay, let's give this a try. Nuke with Maiden once at the end is... How does Maiden's burst work? Is it better to use it at the end? I've always used it once at the beginning just because I like the animation. But I'm not really sure the strategy for using her or not.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
She gets mana over time. Okay, so probably in like at 1:30 I should use her maybe?
Now
Is that what you guys are saying? Maiden has a stacking buff with every burst. Okay, so wait. If it's something where you're trying to get a high score anyway, it's good to be.
Is it glass slippers? Full contact.
One stack every time you don't burst gets a nuke at the end? Okay. Got it. Feeling stronger? It's hard to tell. I've never gotten a score this high already. And I'm in the first minute. Oh boy. Oh, this is fun.
Beautiful thing.
As much damage as possible.
I'm just watching the numbers go up and up and up and up and up.
fleeting as it
And
may be.
it's a mix of the overload gear and the leveling.
It's a beautiful thing.
Time of true beauty.
Scarlet does not need to be in slot 1, no. I'm pretty sure that's only for a very specific team comp. But I've never had her in slot 1. She still does way stronger than she does in other teams. It's fine.
It's a beautiful thing.
I really don't like having Scarlet in slot 1 because I like to manual her and I don't like manualing slot 1.
You must persevere.
I'm pretty sure it didn't have to be.
It's a beautiful thing.
There's only one specific team comp. If you're using both Rouge and Trina, it really benefits from having Scarlet on the far right. But otherwise, I don't think she has to be. I think if you have any other unit that can be like eligible for her buffs, then it might be a problem. But I think I do.
Vitality.
I'm gonna use Maidens next, so that I don't waste it, because I'm running low on time. Oh my god, 2 billion. Actually, no, I'm gonna use it after the next one. I'm looking the part. Yeah, I'm watching the numbers too, and my brain is like, whoa.
A decimating growth. Diamond dust.
I'll show the damage short. Yeah.
Fleeting as it may be.
I hope I can get one more Scarlet burst in there too.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Go for the mirror container clear? I can't! Here, I already did my interception for
It's a
today.
beautiful thing.
No quarter.
Okay.
The waves have calmed. Why don't we swim faster now?
I just went to Union rank 1! 3 billion 251,188,812. See, this is what I mean. Scarlet outperforms Cinderella for me, even on bosses, because of the investment that I've put into her. So, yeah. Whenever anyone tells me Cinderella's better, I'm just like, bet. You just haven't treated your wife properly if Cinderella does better. This team is very fun to use. Yeah, that's crazy. Scarlet alone did almost 2 billion, man. Also, guys, please stop telling me Scarlet will be on the left. I heard you the first time and I said no. I don't like manualing her there. And also, I don't think she has to be on the far left. I think that's only with specific teams. Position 1, that's crazy. Hello, is there a mysterious virtuoso? I feel like a lot of people probably haven't. Exactly, she's the only AR on the team. That's exactly why it doesn't matter. It matters if your team has any other ARs. I am very careful with my team composition. Code ally with rifle on the leftmost side of the squad. Yes, the leftmost, like the one that's most on the left that uses AR. And she is the one on the left that's an AR that is electric. Oh, it's one electric code ally unit. Okay, wait. So in this case, it would be going to... I thought it was only... Oh, no, yeah, it's with rifles. Okay, so it's gonna hit Scarlet. It's not gonna hit Cinderella. Everyone else is not eligible. It's still going to Scarlet. Guys! See? I told you I'm fine. I know my stuff. This is my wife. I know how to use her. Thanks. This is why I use this team. I feel like maybe you guys haven't done the union in a long time because, otherwise I feel like some people would probably pass me, but I'll still take it. Sin is the only other missileless effect rifle. Wasn't, I feel like we all, that wasn't missileless. Anyway, that was crazy. we went up 101 levels. We got to number 1 in the union rank in at least one spot. I'm very, very excited to try intercept tomorrow and absolutely obliterate mirror container. I usually get to 4. I'm wondering if I can get higher though. That was fun. I feel so powerful right now. Anyway, that's it for now, I think. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider subscribing if you're on YouTube or following if you're on Twitch, especially if you want to see me react to the actual story. I am doing chapter 38 on Thursday, and then we're gonna have a 1-hour pause, and then we're coming back for a second stream doing part 1 of the event. So that'll be exciting. I am going to drop my links in chat, and then we will raid on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. If you enjoyed on YouTube as well, I would really appreciate it if you can come back and leave a comment on the VOD and like the stream. It is the #1 best way that you can support a streamer without giving any money at all. It's literally free. It's amazing. So I would appreciate that so much. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on 1 sec.
Swim with all your might toward
Let's
the
see.
light.
Let me set up the raids in a sec. I put my links on Twitch. Oh, I did. No, I didn't put my links on Twitch. Hold on. Discord, YouTube, music, and Play Asia. Alright! Make sure to download and play for the anniversary if you want to check out all this stuff, and if you want to try to beat me in Union, which good luck. And I will, I'll set up my raids, and we'll be back in possibly 45 minutes for Clear Obscure. I do have a reason I might delay 30 minutes. It's a very good reason that I can't discuss right now. But just in case, if I have to suddenly delay, please understand it's for a very good reason. For now, I'm gonna get ready in case. Alright! I'll see you guys later! Bye-bye! Now, hold on. Let me check who I can raid on Twitch first. I really wish the homepage on Twitch didn't autoplay. Having people I don't know autoplay very loudly always throws me off. Is no one streaming NIKKE right now that I follow? That's crazy. Instead, we can raid Isa then, who just got back from a trip. And then we can see who we're gonna raid. Oh, I'm gonna raid my waiting room on YouTube. I'm gonna, you know, if I stream twice in a day, most people will just leave on a break screen in between, so I can raid my waiting room. It's fine to be selfish on occasion. We're gonna raid Isa. Make sure to read the rules so you don't say anything that would be uncomfortable. The next stream will be in 45 minutes. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Alright, and then I will read on YouTube my waiting room in a minute. Okay. Now let me see how to set up the raid on YouTube. Hold on. Raid my waiting room. I keep forgetting. Let's see. Raid message? I usually don't really have a raid message, especially if I'm raiding myself, but you can say Pam raid if you want. Let me set it up. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Raid on YouTube is going. I will see you guys later.